Taste the Daily.
Hi Neha.
Hi.
Welcome to India Glitz.
Thank you. Nice to see you again.
Thank you so much. You're so pretty in this satire.
Thank you so much.
And what's going on? What's happening?
Gangs of Godavari is what's happening.
Ah.
You should know this. You have to come with those questions only. How can you come and ask me what's happening? Such a power-packed trailer
how's
we've
you
released.
feeling right
You
now?
tell me, how did you feel after seeing the trailer?
I'm feeling well. Okay.
I'm very excited because out of all the characters that I've played,
Yeah, it's complete
it's a
contrast.
very different
It's
character.
homely,
complete-
sari.
Exactly. Yeah. There's all of that. It's very homely. It's elegant. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's the kind of character that I'm playing in the 90s. So even my get-up is also very different from.
Do you ever experience this tradition? I mean, the notch tradition.
Not at all. So this was very exciting for me. The experience only was so good because they showed me pictures of Sridevi Garu, Shobana Garu, and all of that, and like something as simple as even Kartika, the way they used to put it then. You know, so it was fun dressing up every day. Getting into this Bujji character was amazing.
Bujji. Is there anyone? I mean, the name Mimmalli la pilche vallu Bujji.
No. But I know a lot of my friends who call their wives Bujji. A lot of my friends who call their wives Bujji.
Okay. Yeah.
So I knew Bujji was a very common term ikkada kada. Like everyone says Bujji in such a cute manner. That when my director said Bujji, I was like, oh wow. I think that will connect to the audience more because Bujji is a term like that, right?
Yes.
In today's films.
So entire shoot వచ్చేసి గోదావరి కదా.
Avunu.
What kind of experiences you got? I mean,
I actually had better and amazing experiences than the rest of the team because every time I went to Godavari, yes, it was hot, but I feel like the weather changes. Like I reached Godavari on a day where it was extremely sunny. It was like 40-45 degrees. It was really hot. But the next day it would start raining.
Compared to you, it's really hot.
Thank you.
How it happens, yeah?
But it would start raining. And then we would get to like experience that weather also. Peak summer lo idi. So I feel like I got some good parts also of Godavari compared to my team. But team andarki they had like as much as they enjoyed, I ended up shooting until like we had people fainting on the set. Bad scene. It was difficult also.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll ask you some questions like,
Yes.
Is it necessary heroine has to be a lean, heroine has to be some things?
I didn't get you.
I mean, is that some people are they're maintaining like leanness.
Okay.
In the complete career, filmography,
Right. Not at all. Not at all. I don't think. I feel like all these restrictions, no, manam pettakodu. Why are we restricting ourselves to be lean or why should we be like on the healthier side? There's nothing like that because unless and until it's needed for a role. For a certain character, you have to be lean, or for a certain character, you need to be healthy, and then it's okay. But most characters are like characters of today's times, right? So I don't think us heroines.
It's not a discrimination. It's a good side only. From the day one onwards, if I am observing you, like you're completely that same structure and same leanness and.
That is coming from the genes, Andy. That is family genes nunchi vastundi.
Okay.
Touch wood. So yeah.
Or else particularly you were following diet and all.
I mean, I do follow,
so
but not
much of conscious of.
But not at all. Like after this, I'll be eating Domino's cheeseburst pizza. So I do not follow any diet restrictions as such. I eat whatever I want to. I try to eat clean as much as possible. But I'm a full junk person.
Neha, luckiest girl in the world.
Touch wood. Yeah.
So, how's the experience with him? I mean,
it was very
this
good.
guy.
So we've all watched Vishwak's films, right? Like in none of the films he's been this massy, this look. I think ippudaka raaledu. So for me to experience that on set, he's a fantastic actor, and people are yet to see that. And even together, we have scenes which have come out extremely well, very powerful scenes. So I'm excited.
He's he's the very easy guy and little bit of cranky guy. We can say that.
Cranky, why?
I mean, very chill unde personality and
very chill, yes, very chill. Even on set, he's been. We've never had a time where on set, not only for me, I'm saying for anyone at all, there's a space where anyone's uncomfortable. Everyone's been themselves. It was a very chill set. Had a good time on set. Only when it was time for action, we would all get into our roles. Otherwise, we're chilling, talking about something. So I think that way we've had a great time.
Okay, out of the perspective, మీరు ఒక హీరోయిన్ కాబట్టి ఎలా ఫీల్ అవుతూ ఉంటారు? లైక్ ఎనీ ఇన్సెక్యూరిటీస్ వైల్ అదర్ యాక్టర్స్ ఆర్ డూయింగ్ సంథింగ్ బిగ్ ప్రాజెక్ట్స్, అదర్ యాక్ట్రెసెస్ ఆర్ డూయింగ్ సంథింగ్ గ్రేట్ థింగ్స్, డూ యూ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ ఇన్సెక్యూరిటీస్ లైక్ దట్?
Not at all, because I feel like everyone's journey is different kada. My journey has been slow and steady. I want it to be slow and steady.
Okay.
I don't want anything to happen overnight. I don't want anything to be like a fast thing that's just happened, like come and gone laga nakoddu. I want it to be a journey. I've always wanted to be an actor. Tomorrow probably post 50 or something, when I look back at my career, I want there to be a beautiful journey of how many films I've done and how beautifully it's spread out. So I'm very happy with the way my journey is, and I have no qualms. I'm very happy for the girls who are my contemporaries or who are doing extremely well right now. But that's just not the journey that I wanted for myself, or that's not happening. I'm very happy with how it is for me.
Okay, nice. I mean, what is the main criteria to choose the scripts and
Script only. Not
only.
like my role and all is
how
important.
do you confident? I mean, we can't say that this one is a good film, this one will be a
Can't
blockbuster.
see that way. ఎవ్వరు చెప్పలేరు ఎందుకు తెలుసా, బికాస్ we're all human beings. అందరికి ఒక ఒపీనియన్ ఉంది. How will we be able to satisfy everyone's opinion? Today, even the biggest hit of a film, let's just take for example, okay, Pushpa has become such a big hit, right? I still wouldn't say 100% in this world has liked Pushpa. ఒక్కరంటే ఉంటారు ఎక్కడైనా saying that this was wrong, that was not nice. So what I'm trying to say is you can't satisfy everyone. You just go with what you are happy doing, because for us also this is a profession. The way it is seen as an entertainment world, the way we are always put out there that public has an opinion on us, it's our career, our profession, just like how any other engineer, doctor, everyone has kada. So when we choose also, we choose what we feel. The rest is left to you all.
Okay.
So yeah.
Sorry, I want to compliment you, like DJ Tillu too.
Thank you.
Literally name whistling chesa.
Oh shit, really? Thank you.
It's completely different, and like 20 minutes edaithe undo.
Yeah.
What kind of responses you got on that time? Huh?
Unfortunately, I couldn't be in the theatre to experience, but everyone's been asking me this question. But I saw every video. Mind you, I am not somebody who sits on social media. I don't sit that much, okay? I don't see that many reels. But for this, when Tillu Square released, asalu enni tags vachinayi ante, like I was forced to open and see. Because the whole time I was being tagged, and I have heard every shout, every whistle, every scream. And I have felt it, and I've only been thankful and grateful. I was in actually Bangalore the day of release, and I watched it with my parents akada. So I was not here, but I watched everything. I know what happened, and I know that it was beautiful, and thanks to God for giving me.
You're not a doom scroller. I mean, like social media lo memes like ko chudaru.
No.
How do you control yourself? I want to know that. Huh?
So not control. I feel like it comes to me naturally. I don't want to read it. Enduk telsa, because like I said, we're in a profession where everyone's opinion is out there on us. See, let's say I was a doctor. Doctor ki every opinion pettukuntaru. There's no opinion because it's not a public profile. Right? We are people who are open to the public to say anything. That's our profession. Atlanti situation lo there's positive, negative, in between anni untai. And I'm also a human being, and maybe I might get affected by it, is what I'm thinking. If I read something negative, not telidu because I've not read. I make sure to avoid reading comments and all. And sometimes I feel, actually some interviewers have asked me, but fans will also be saying nice things kada. Won't you feel like you'll miss out on that? Okay. I don't feel that, because I know that will come to me in different ways. I know that people love me. I know that people could hate me. I know people can have an opinion on me. But I don't want to sit and read, and I know people who love me will understand what I'm trying to say. Bada anpistadi when I see something negative. Evarkaina anpistadi.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I avoid it.
Okay, being an actress, I mean, let me know one thing. How you cope up with the situations on the sets, whether it is a romantic situations, whether it is a stunt situations. I mean, I'm not gender discrimination, I'm not doing, but it's a little bit tough, right?
Yeah.
To manage everything,
Yeah.
right? How you cope up with that?
Well, everything is,
If it comes
as an
to
audience,
romantic scene,
when we're watching, before I got into films, everything looks so colorful and beautiful. But the amount of hard work that goes in for every emotion is difficult, Andy.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm a serious person in life. How do I generate comedy? It's difficult. I don't know acting at all. But for whatever difficulties, this has become my profession today. How do I act? So, everything is difficult. It's not only about romance or action, but any emotion to express, if you're not good at it or if you don't know, it's going to be difficult, right? Like for me, for the longest time, I did not know if I can generate comedy, because if you ask me to watch films, comedy is the last genre I choose. Like I just feel like, but people tell me that I've got a good comedy time. Adha telidu. So like that, you can't tell. Everything I feel like is difficult, and it's an effort that we put. But because action is looked at in such a big way, or romance is looked at in such a certain way, people think that is more a situation. No, comedy also situation in our situation. So yeah.
So what kind of girl you are? I mean, do you hesitate to ask the projects, or else projects అయితే వస్తాయి అవి తీసుకొని
No, I ask, I call up. If I have the number, I'll find out number, producer, director, say, hey sir, if you think I'm right for this role, please consider me. Yes, of course.
Still you're doing, you're already well established. And
but
still
that's
you're doing
okay. That's okay. Well established, and it's not like everything will just come to you, right? Sometimes you got to ask, because see, some directors, I feel like sometimes you got to show them that this is also something that I can play. Now they've seen me in certain roles. How will they be able to imagine me? And the audition anne concept manaki ikkada Telugu industry lo ledu. So I make sure that I pick up the phone and call and say, you know, if you want me to audition also, I'll audition when I think I'm confident for the role. You know, so
okay.
Yeah.
Still ఇప్పుడు particular గా auditions అవ్వట్లేదు అంటారా తెలుగులో? అంటే like
not many. It's not. ఇప్పుడు Bombay lo it's a thing. Like every production house, direction house, everything, there are auditions happening every day, like thousands of auditions happening. Ikkada auditions are
still
not
established personalities as well. I mean,
some.
like okay.
Some, yes. But yes, audition is a very normal thing akkada. I feel like here it's not. It's not. Yeah.
Do you want it? I mean,
it's great if it's there, because I feel like that's where Hollywood is one step ahead. Ani is what I feel, because over there, if you watch any movie, most of the films that you watch Hollywood, you will feel like that person's life lo, ee actor life lo nizanga jargindi. That's why the person is able to act like this, ani, because while choosing this thing is they take auditions over there. In Hollywood, auditions happen even for the biggest of personalities. They don't just choose like the way we choose here most of the time. And I feel like auditions are important. That's when you are able to understand, no, this actor can perform to the fullest, ani. Unless and until we have directors here who write the script for certain actors. When you write the script for the actor, upward it's perfect, because you know how the actor is, how the actor will perform. That is set.
I think most of the మూవీస్ ఇప్పుడు చూస్తే నాకు తెలిసి ఆల్రెడీ స్టోరీస్ ఉన్న తర్వాత హీరోస్ హీరోయిన్స్ ఎంటర్ అయినట్టు అనిపిస్తుంది.
Can't tell, anything is possible.
అంటే వెరీ పర్సెంటేజ్ ఆఫ్ అదే ఎక్కువ ఉంది కదా.
Anything is possible.
Okay, coming to this one. స్టోరీ తర్వాత మీరు వచ్చారా, మీ తర్వాత స్టోరీ వచ్చింది?
స్టోరీ తర్వాత వచ్చాను, of course. Yeah, no, I heard the entire narration. In fact, when Krishna Chaitanya came home, met him, said hello, introduction aindi, and I was thinking maybe one cute love story, because Chetu, when like have you met him yet? Have you interviewed him yet? You have not? Okay. You should, because when you meet him, ఎంత కాంట్రాస్ట్ ఉంది అంటే to the person and the trailer that we've released and the movie we're going to, because he's a very quiet, humble, smart person, but very quiet, humble, and we'll talk in this tone. Like you'll have to say, sir, enti? He'll say, no, Neha, so when I'm saying, he'll talk like that. So I thought it's going to be a beautiful love story or something. He's like, you know, going to narrate, but he narrated this power-packed story which has every emotion in it, and I was like, wow. So yeah, after the story,
I don't know, like Vishwak is a great fan of NTR garu.
Yes.
Sometimes a trailer lo నాకు కొన్ని షార్ట్స్ లో రిజెంబ్లెన్స్ కనిపించింది NTR గారు.
Yes, చాలా మంది అంటున్నారు. Yes.
అన్నారా?
Yes. చాలా మంది అంటున్నారు. Everyone's telling that to Vishwak. Yes, that there are
like సింహాద్రి టైమ్స్ నాకు
రిజెంబ్లెన్స్ కనిపించింది. Yes. అంటున్నారు.
సో పర్టిక్యులర్ గా కావాలని అలా ఏమైనా చేయడం జరిగిందా ఏంటి?
I don't think particular గా కావాలని చేశారు. It was done for the script. It was fully whole and solely Ratna's character and for the script. It was not కావాలని, but it just ala jargipoyindi ante for the similarity and the creation of comparison of both.
Who's the best friends? I mean, good friends in the industry?
Best friends and ledu, but I'm good friends with most of the people, like starting with Vishwak or maybe Sidhu or Akash or Rakul. Yeah, so there are.
Do you show these things and all? I mean, whether accepting the scripts.
Do I discuss? Do I know? I'm not someone who discusses. Like I don't bring in work in such spaces. Work is different, friendship is different.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you're confident about your
Selection.
Selections and
Yes,
decisions.
I select only once I'm confident. If I'm not confident, I'm not selecting. If I'm in
It's
doubt,
tough
then
to write. It's tough to write and choose the one. This one is correct.
not
and this
really.
one is right.
Not really. Like for me, అది ఇప్పటిదాకా అట్లీస్ట్ టఫ్ అని అనిపించలేదు. When I know it, I know it. అంతే. It's either black or white. Grey లేదు.
I forgot to ask you one question before that. I mean, మీరే కొన్ని అడగడం కానీ డైరెక్టర్స్ కానీ ప్రొడ్యూసర్స్ కానీ హౌస్ ద రెస్పాన్స్ అండ్ డూ యూ వాంట్ టు షేర్ వన్ రెస్పాన్స్ నేమ్ వద్దు హౌస్ ద రెస్పాన్స్
So response has always been positive. There's never been. I recently reached out about 6 months ago to one particular director thinking that casting was still going on. But casting was already over by the time I messaged him. But he very nicely, in fact, got on a call with me to tell me that Neha, casting is already over and why they casted that particular heroine and everything. And it's always it's very nice when you message. I've never had a bad experience when I messaged and asked for a role or anything. It's been good.
డూ యూ అడాప్ట్ ఎనీ థింగ్స్ ఈ జర్నీలో మీరు సినిమా వల్ల అడాప్ట్ చేసుకున్న థింగ్స్ ఏంటి?
సినిమా వల్ల అడాప్ట్ లైక్
ఇఫ్ యూ సీ
Can't
లైక్
say-
ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇప్పుడు మీరు అదర్ ప్రొఫెషన్లో ఉంటే మీకు అడగాల్సిన అవసరం ఉండదు. లైక్ ఒక స్క్రిప్ట్స్ కానీ ఎనీథింగ్
Right.
లైక్ దిస్ ఈస్ వన్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ అడాప్షన్ ఫిల్మ్స్లో వచ్చేసరికి
Yeah, but
ఎనీ
then
హీరో
ఇప్పుడు-
నాట్ ఓన్లీ యూ ఈవెన్ దో విశ్వక్ కూడా
Yeah.
ది స్టార్టింగ్ స్టేజెస్
Yeah.
అడాప్షన్ అనేది జరిగింది ఈ థింగ్. అలాగే లైక్ దీస్ కైండ్
but
ఆఫ్
what kind of adoption? Like that's what
లైక్ వాంటింగ్ లైక్ ఒక పర్టిక్యులర్ ఛాన్స్
particular chance in a particular role, a particular genre atlana.
This
Like
is
that,
the example,
I've
right?
been wanting, I think for the last 6 months, నేను అన్ని చోట్ల చెప్తున్నా నాకు ఒక యాక్షన్ సినిమా చేయాలి. I don't know why, but I've been thinking, I've been wanting that. Action, yeah. అంటే ఒక CIA లాగా. I don't mind if the heroes also like what a cop with me, but something where there's full action.
ఎందుకంత పర్టికులర్ ఇంపాక్ట్ ఎనీ అడ్మైరేషన్
Telugu, I have no idea, but the last couple of months I've been thinking action try cheyali. That's something I've not tried ani.
ఓకే
Yeah.
తెలుగు డైరెక్టర్స్ ఎవరైతే ఉన్నారో ఒకసారి నేహా గారు
చెప్తూనే ఉన్నా. I think it's coming. It's on the way. Yeah.
సో రీసెంట్ గా ఏ ఫిలిం మీకు బాగా ఇంపాక్ట్ కలిగించి ట్రాన్స్ లోకి తీసుకెళ్లి ఫ్యూ టైమ్స్ మాట్లాడుకునేలా చేసింది, డిస్కస్ చేసేలా చేసింది?
Kantara.
కాంతారా
Even though
లాంగ్ బ్యాక్.
even though I come from Mangalore, I come from a space where those pujas every year happen in my hometown,
Okay.
in my family. It was not new for me, but the kind of filmmaking and to show something which is just in my life, నేను చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి అది చూసే పెరిగాను నేను. Those pujas happen every year
అచ్చా, ఓకే.
in my hometown. So it's not new for me, but the way they have shown that film and the way it was so artsy, it was knowledge for people who don't know. Is there oka ఇట్లాంటి ఒక రిచువల్ ఉందా అని. So I think that film really like surprised me in different ways.
ఓకే.
Yeah.
రీసెంట్ తెలుగు
Recent Telugu, what did I watch recently? Actually, I haven't watched recently. I've just been
ఓకే
no.
ఓకే లీవ్ ఇట్. బట్
Pillu Square, I think la. Yeah, I think Pillu Square only is last because దాని తర్వాత I've not watched.
అండ్ మీరు ఒక స్టేట్మెంట్ ఇచ్చారు లైక్ ఎప్పటికైనా ఒక శ్రీదేవి గారి లాగా అవ్వాలి అండ్ శ్రీదేవి లాంటి.
Yeah, I admire her a lot. Ante, and especially endukante in a space where yes, it's a hero dominated industry in most of the places.
Do you still believe? I'll ask you one question. There is no heroine particularly. I mean, from the past 10 years, if you observe, no heroine sustainability. There is no sustainability at least 10 to 15 films. Like Kajal, Tamanna is the one stage. After that, did you observe that no one?
Yeah.
If we name it, no one is there.
Why we have Samantha?
Yeah, Kajal, Samantha, these are
okay,
the
that you're saying after that. After that, there is
Sridevi Garu did almost 300 to 400 plus films.
Yeah.
And those people, I mean, Kajal, Samantha, they
అందుకే
did
అన్నాను
almost
కదండి
50 films.
అందుకే అన్నాను కదండి స్లో అండ్ స్టడీ అని. It should be like that.
Yeah.
It should be a journey. That's why I look up to her so much. It's not something that just came and went. She's been there, it's lasted, and it's still there even if she's not here with us today, right? Like it still feels like she's there and her films are going to keep coming because that's the impression she's created. So story should be like that.
Okay. ఐ మీన్ నవ్ డేస్ ఎలా అయిపోయిందంటే ఒకప్పుడు చూస్తే పర్టికులర్ హిట్తో చూసేవారు కాదు, అంటే లైక్ హిట్ ఆర్ ఫ్లాప్ దే విల్ చూస్ దట్ గర్ల్ బికాస్ టాలెంట్ ఉందని నమ్మేవాళ్ళు. కానీ ఇదేంటంటే నవ్ డేస్ హిట్తోనే అవుతుంది. ఇఫ్ లాస్ట్ ఫిల్మ్ హిట్ దెన్ ఓన్లీ వీ కెన్ చూస్ దట్ హీరోయిన్.
కొన్ని చోట్ల ఉంది, కొన్ని చోట్ల లేదు. That's how I'd like to say.
Kind of.
It's there, it's not there. Again, people's opinion, people's choices. Depends on all of that. Yeah.
Do you felt, I mean, now you are in a competition situation?
Competition never.
Because a number of heroines are there, a number of options are there,
A number of heroines and options are there all the time. So competition ani kaadu, not at all. I am here, my path and my journey is very different, I know that. So there's no distractions. So I think there's no competition. There's healthy competition, you can say. There's no like tension avadaniki em ledu dantlo. I think it's a very common thing.
Okay, finally, one particular scene or one sequences people ki impact kalugutundi gangs of Godavari nunchi ante enti?
Impact avutundi. This you should ask me after the release kada. Ippudu adugte
అంటే మీకు అనిపిస్తుంది
ఇంకా మీరు 31st చూసి మీరు మనం ఫస్ట్ కి ఒక ఇంటర్వ్యూ పెడదాం.
some people will
there are many impactful scenes aunty, many impact. In fact interval scene is just yeah, so I think there are many interval ఇప్పుడు చెప్పేసాను కదా interval scene ఉంది అని. So yeah.
Nice, thank you so
Thank
much.
you
All
so
the best
much
for your next project.
Thank you.
So that's it guys, Neha Shetty the interview. This is Arjun Mahi signing off.
Taste the Daily.